Fred didn't ever hurt me. We cared for each other. He was getting medicine to cope. While I was stabbed to death by a stranger, I couldn't see. The nurses kept giving me a hard time. They hid this and looked good to everyone else. I felt hurt, and when I was back from the crash, my mind was okay completely. When they poisoned me and I needed medicine, this repeated over and over until I was exposed. But it keeps happening. With any home I need security, and security wasn't enough. This would happen in any home I go. I choose to live where I'm renting for years more and keep it well intact and functional. Soon I'll invest in a new home. This is my design after I get out of this wrong place. They titled me at first bipolar, then schizophrenia, then schizoaffective disorder, then personality disorder. So I don't know these correct spellings, as I'm not a doctor. I feel that some people are interfering with my progress in hospital. At this stage, I'm too strong with family and support and ready with knowledge to go home safely and strongly. Fred left just then because he said that he didn't understand why the guardian was appointed, because he knew nothing of what I was doing, because at that time I was so affected and abused and rubbished and pulled apart by nurses and doctors, mostly nurses. Doctors were always there to help. I tried my best as much as I could, and what I feel in my heart is I needed to talk to someone who would help me out. At that time, I know I was unable because I was poisoned. I couldn't get to no police would contact me, no nurse would, and I just couldn't do what I had to do. My partner is medicated. At that time when it happened, he was medicated by a nurse, and he told me that after it happened. When I finally got together and got myself back on track, I did the best I could. I kindly accept all those titles that I'm given, because all of my mental illness is what the doctors say it is. So I'm going to take the drugs they tell me to take, and hopefully that will keep me out of hospital, and I'll update that with my case manager as prescribed. I want to get out in the community, back in 1/8 Tempest Drive, Glenvale, Toowoomba 4350. That's where I live. I'm safe in there, and recently everything is going smoothly. We're getting fish in our home. It's really good. I've always wanted to have some pets, because we can't have all the things we want. But we do want to have some pets. We have plants out the front. We get to water them. It's a beautiful environment. I love to cook. Clean isn't too bad. I've had to wait for doctors, but I haven't been able to get up and ask because I've been in too much pain at times at the hospital that nurses didn't care. And they've neglected me and haven't showered me for at least 2 weeks. I've had to do it on my own because they kept telling me, do it on your own. They keep pointing at the chair and say, get on it, you can do it yourself. But doctors at that time did say, don't go on those legs. And I can point out all these nurses who've done it wrong. I've had to learn on my own because in that room, I've been left to starve and it hasn't been very good for me. I'm glad my mum's actually here for me. She isn't very aware of what's going on, but I told her, and she's so busy with her studies and everything else. She loves her life. She gave me a present, and I want to go out there and have the presents to her that I already bought her out of my home. I have a home that I love to clean again, over and over, have clothes that are clean and wash them and clean them again and hang them in the line. This is a chair they pointed me on. I've really been left to pee my pants over and over in the bed. My neglect in hospital hasn't been a very good stay. I've been brainwashed at times to believe I was pregnant. And nurses kept giving me baby gifts. I've been very well, and recently, very well means recently to me, which is today and all the times I tried to contact the doctor. And every time I contacted the doctor, nurses would interrupt me and push me down and abuse the heck out of me. I can't really tell this from my mom, she doesn't really want to listen, but I really care about her. She's the only thing out there that keeps me going as much as Fred and Nick and my family who I care about. This is not my home. It never has been. This is a hospital. This is a recovery center for me. And they put me in a home that is for them. They think it's a home for my mind, and they're going to mash me down and keep me in here. I have to contact the doctors as much as I can. I say things and I have my own interpretation. What I really need to do most, nurses try to push me down and they won't help me out. I really have to get angry, and then they say, be calm or you won't get out of here. They push and push and push me until I get angry at them, because I think that's the only way they'll listen to me, and when that happens, they neglect me. So what they do is they start in their process of work. Firstly, they abuse the heck out of me to get what they want. Then they say, please, thank you, say please, say thank you, please, thank you. They try to twist the things in my mouth. They pull things apart. Meaning they try to read my mind, but they can't. Because nobody can read each other's mind. It's not possible. All I know is that we're individuals and this is my life, and my mum has always wanted me to be an individual and not to be copied. I write things down and then they get stolen. I never get to remember what happened, so I just have to ask and beg for more information.
You've been talking for about half an hour now into that phone.
Yeah, I want to talk to the doctors because this is the only way I can get the message across. Because while they're here, they don't get the message across.
Well, can't you do that later when I'm not here? Because I've got to go in a minute.
I know, Mum.
I've got to go. I have got to go. I've got to go and pick Nicholas up. Well, so what did you do with the forms that you showed me? Where are they? The forms. Did Fred take them?
Fred, did he take my forms? No, they're over there. He just threw them down there because it was worthless. Some girl called Claire Hayes with blonde hair and blue eyes who works in case management with Lisa.
Well, don't throw it on the floor. It's got all your personal details there. You don't want to leave it on the floor.
I know. I really didn't know. These are the people I'm trying to contact, but it's really hard to get to them. I really see you as a role model, Mum.
Well, yeah, I suppose, you know, partly what Fred said is right. That
And what did he say to you?
he said about the forms that...
That someone else tried to map out my life and hide it from me.
well,
And put me in another home.
Well, at the moment, I've been told that because you have a lot of medical problems, you know, that you can't...
I have progressed all that far by myself that I'm ready to go back in the community myself.
Yeah, but you've got to have a place to live where...
Yeah, I'm renting with Fred, my flatmate.
Yeah, but I was told that the flat has got a big steep driveway with cement steps that you've got to get up to try and get into your...
No, it's not like that.
And,
No, it's not that hard to get up there.
well,
It's not that hard. It's not like that.
Well, apparently the medical team had a look at the flat and they think that you wouldn't be able to manage getting up the steps and you wouldn't be able to get in and out of the toilet properly and stuff like that.
I can actually do that now. I want to talk to those medical people because they have not contacted me themselves.
No, they went and had a look at the flat.
No, but I have looked at the flat too, and I know exactly what it looks like, and I can do it.
Yeah, well, there's a whole lot of things that they're looking at to try and help you get out of hospital, to go and stay somewhere. So they're trying to find somewhere for you.